Imagine waking up to a world where economic forecasts are no longer debated by brilliant minds, but simply calculated by an unseen AI. Are the days of human economists and financial analysts numbered? This isn't science fiction anymore. It's a chilling reality we need to confront today. So, picture this. You're sitting there, sipping your coffee, checking your retirement fund, and you think some very smart person in a very expensive suit is making the big decisions. Someone named, I don't know, Bartholomew. He's got diplomas on the wall, a firm handshake, and a gut feeling about the market. But what if Bartholomew is getting his advice from a box of wires in the basement? What if the real genius pulling the strings isn't a person at all, but a piece of code that just woke up and read the entire internet before you even hit snooze? We've seen AI design drugs and beat grandmasters at chess. Now it's coming for the economy. Is your money about to be managed by a robot? This isn't some science fiction movie plot anymore. It's happening right now, today, on January 9th, 2026. These new AI systems are not your old-school calculators. We're talking about massive learning machines that are starting to predict market shifts with terrifying accuracy. They don't sleep, they don't take lunch breaks, and they definitely don't have gut feelings that are actually just last night's bad pizza. They run on pure, cold, hard data. So, the big question isn't if AI will change economics. The question is, are we ready for it? Are the experts we trust about to become as outdated as a flip phone? This whole situation is a little wild when you think about it. For centuries, we've relied on human wisdom, experience, and intuition to steer our financial ships. We look to experts who could read the tea leaves of society, politics, and human behavior. Now, we're being told that an algorithm can do it better. An algorithm that doesn't understand hope or fear, or why people will stand in line for hours to buy a new phone they don't really need. This is a massive shift in who or what we trust with our future. It's a quiet revolution happening in server rooms and data centers around the world. And here's the kicker: this technology is moving at lightning speed. So, what makes this AI so special? It's about speed and patterns. An AI can process a decade of reports, news, and tweets in minutes, connecting dots a human would never see. It can spot a tremor in the soybean market in Brazil caused by a pop star's tweet in Korea. And while a human games out a few possibilities, the AI runs millions of simulations to find the most likely outcomes. Section 3. Why AI is a data-crunching beast. Let's get specific. Think about the sheer amount of information in the world. It's an ocean, and human economists are trying to drink it with a teaspoon. They can read the Wall Street Journal, maybe a few key industry reports. But an AI? An AI is the ocean. It inhales everything. It's not just looking at stock prices. It's analyzing satellite images of shipping ports, counting how many trucks are coming and going. It's scanning social media sentiment for confidence or fear about spending. It's listening to the tone of voice a CEO on an earnings call. It's a level of surveillance that would make your FBI agent blush. This creates predictive ability that feels like looking into the future. The old way: meetings, spreadsheets, educated guesses. The new way: tell the AI your goal. The AI creates a virtual world. It models competitors. It models customers. It models the media. It models the economy. It launches the product 1 million times in simulation. Tries a spring launch, tries a fall launch, tries a big marketing push, tries a small one. After minutes it returns. Launch on October 23rd with this ad campaign. 92% chance of success. How can a human compete with that? This data-driven approach removes bias from decisions, favorite theories, pet peeves, blind spots. An economist skeptical of tech might ignore positive signs. An analyst who won on oil might overbet oil again. AI lacks personal histories. It doesn't fall in love with a stock, or hold a grudge against an industry. It just looks at the numbers. In a world where one bad emotional decision costs billions, cold impartial logic is incredibly valuable. It's a feature, not a bug. Okay, so the robots are coming, and they're really good at math. But the world is a lot messier than a spreadsheet. Machines lack context, the why behind the numbers. They don't get culture, history, or inside jokes. Then you have the black swans, unpredictable events that don't exist in historical data. When the rulebook gets thrown out, you don't want a machine. You want a human who can improvise, buy gold, and invest everything in llama farms. Trust me. You ask why, and the AI basically says, because the algorithm said so. Many of the most powerful AI models are so complex that even the people who built them don't fully understand how they reach their conclusions. In fields like finance and economics, where decisions have real-world consequences for millions of people, you need accountability. You need to be able to explain your reasoning. Leaders, regulators, and the public aren't going to accept "the computer said so" as an answer when people's life savings are on the line. And let's not forget about ethics. An AI optimized purely to maximize profit might recommend actions that are terrible for society. It might suggest firing thousands of workers to boost a stock price, or investing in a company that is causing massive environmental damage. The AI doesn't have a moral compass. It doesn't ask if a decision is fair, or just, or good for humanity in the long run. It only asks if it achieves the goal it was given. We absolutely need humans in the loop to be the conscience, to ask the tough ethical questions, and to make sure our pursuit of efficiency doesn't lead us down a dark path. Profit is important, but it's not the only thing that matters. So, it's not a simple story of robots taking over. The future isn't a showdown between man and machine. It's more like a buddy cop movie. You've got the AI, the by-the-book rookie. It can process a crime scene in seconds, but it doesn't understand people. You've got the human economist, the grizzled veteran. They've seen it all and rely on street smarts and intuition. They don't work the same way, but together, they can solve the case. Most likely, a future of collaboration. AI becomes an incredibly powerful tool humans use to get better at their jobs. Imagine an economist using AI as a superpowered research assistant. The AI sifts through terabytes of data. It finds interesting patterns. It flags potential risks and opportunities. It does the heavy lifting, the grunt work. Then the human takes that output, applies real-world knowledge, crafts the final strategy. Humans ask the what-if questions AI might miss. How will this new policy affect worker morale? Is this investment sustainable environmentally? The AI provides the what, the human provides the so what. Jobs will change, not just disappear. So, if you're a professional in economics or finance, what's the plan? You can't just sit there and hope the robots don't find you. You have to adapt. First, you need to get educated. You don't have to become a programmer, but you must understand what these AI tools can do, and their limitations. Take an online course, read the articles, play with publicly available AI models. You can't fight an opponent you don't understand. Think of it as learning the language of your new robot coworker. It's the new literacy. Second, double down on the skills that make you human. Machines are great at finding answers in data, but terrible at asking the right questions. Cultivate your creativity. Cultivate your critical thinking. Cultivate the ability to see the big picture. Practice your communication skills. Take a complex, data-driven insight from an AI and explain it as a simple, compelling story to a CEO or client. In a world of machine-generated answers, human wisdom and clear communication will be a premium commodity. If this helped, subscribe for weekly Smart Economics, like and share.